Hey guys, hey, it's me, Jimmy Lou from the Messy Craft Corner. Oh, I had a hot minute trying to get live with you guys. Facebook just wasn't playing very nicely. And we're going to just continue to do some more prep work on our book. I was actually working on doing the last of the holes. And Ray said she was done, and I was like, eek. And I ran to quick do my intro here, and I was like, okay. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching a replay of our book work that we've been working on for the Grinch. If you're watching here, then this is a Crafty Bunch event over here on Facebook. So enjoy. So we're going to do something here in a second that I saw a fellow TikToker doing yesterday, and I thought, how fun would this be for this book? So let me just put this on here like so, and flip this over. You guys, I'm going to have to like take a minute to piece it all back together. But what I'm working on, I chose for my part of today's event, which is Crafter's Choice, is to work on the Grinch book, on how the Grinch stole Christmas book. I bought this for Evie and Kevin for their Christmas tree, and I broke the hat off. So when I have my glue gun going later, we're going to get it going. All right, so we're going to create something just using some scraps of papers that I have laying around. And as long as it's Christmas paper, I don't really care. I'm going to be happy with it. So let's just take a minute and talk about what we're going to do here, because it's going to be fun. This is just going to be a hangout. We're just hanging out, having fun, doing some prep work for the event that I'm in on Saturday. Saturday is part of a 2-day event for the Sparkle Room. So anyways, I was watching this lady on TikTok last night, and she was making wonky houses. So my new friend over on TikTok, I'm sorry, I don't have your name off the top of my head, but if you're watching, you tell me that it was you that I saw doing this last night, because we're going to have some fun. So I've done wonky houses before, but because, you know, you can do them as journaling cards, as spots to journal in. So that's kind of what I want to do here, is to create some wonkadoodle houses. We're going to call them that, wonkadoodle houses. Everybody say that. So I'm just going to take this. I'm just going to pinch it. So this is just some scrap. This is something that you might more want to wait until you have all of your, you know, your parts done. So that way you have a lot more scraps to use. So you're just going kind of like kindergarten. Think about kindergarten when you used to do things like make houses and fun different little shapes and things like that. So we're just going to do that. We're just going to create some fun little things here just by cutting some shapes, just like in kindergarten. Okay, that was 2 inches. Let's go by 2 inches. So we got 2 by 2, you know, and that can be a window. This one could be a door if we want to make a door. Let's make our door out of something else. Do I not have any other reds besides this? Might be the only red I have. Might be the only red I have. I don't know. We have this. Let's cut this as our chimney, so we can have a kind of a Christmassy type chimney. Guys, get where I'm going with this. So Whoville is the event, and I just thought this would be fun to kind of mix it up and just grab some scraps from a lot of different things. If you have die cuts that cut doors and windows and all that stuff, you can really get fancy with these. But I just thought we would just hang out and do these. It's chilly in here. I was in here earlier for the Bookmakers Club, and guys, it was hot in here, and now I'm a little on the cold side. So I just started by a rectangle. If you need exact measurements, this is 4 inches by 6.5 inches, and then the triangle was just a piece that was laying on the table. It looks to be like it was maybe 6 by 6, and I just cut it to a rectangle. So let's just add some glue to the back here, and I want my Whoville houses to not be straight. I want them to be kind of wonky. Okay, so We're going to put that one there. Let's add a little glue back here. Get that down. Like so. I don't know, I'm having a time with glue. I have not checked private messages today. I got off of the Bookmakers Club, and Sherry, I literally had to, I had to take my pies out of the oven. So, I'm just going to cut some, like an hourglass shape here, just because I want my things to be a little weird, a little goofy. Okay. So a little goofy is okay. So, and this is all just with scraps. You just want to start out with scraps, okay? So we have our this and that. We have this. And you know what? This is 2 by 2. If I cut this down, that these are 1 by 1s, we can make it look like a little bit of a pane window. And just glue the 4 pieces like it's a window with a pane. Like so, like that. Yay. And you know, I was looking and looking and looking and looking and looking, and I couldn't find my plain circle punch, so I did pull out my scallop circle punch, just because this would be fun to do kind of a you know, just kind of a window in the attic kind of thing, just for fun. So let's use this for our door. So I'm cutting the door at 1.5 inches. So you just want to cut some shapes and just some fun things just to make them fun. I mean, these are only thing these are going to be they're going to be journal cards is what they're going to be. All right. So then it's by 2.5. So 2.5 by whatever this is, like that. And if I get my brads, you guys, I got some new brads. I left them in the other room. They would be too big for this anyways, but if you have brads make great doorknobs. I'm just saying. If you want to make a doorknob, you can do so by using a brad. And I have several different ones here. Let's see. What do we want to use that will stand out? That's blue. It will match. How about a yellow? How about a yellow doorknob? Whoops. So these little teeny tiny brads, they're easy to use. So if I just poke this in here partway through and then just pop it open, we'll be good to go. You know, I don't think Facebook is showing me correct numbers, because you guys, it's saying that there's only 32 people here. So if you know, if you're watching and you know, then you know. So we have this as a window here. You could add something kind of cool there. We can even take one of these trees from this scrap paper that's laying here, and we can put that there. Is there any other ones? There's another little one. And we can just glue those there as like they're part of the decorations. So hi, Krista. It might be morning where you are, but it is mid-afternoon where I am here in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I don't know. Where's everybody been hanging at? I mean, like, where you all been? Okay, so here's our little door. And I'm just gluing all these pieces down. And again, this is going to be, we're going to put these in the Whoville book. So that way it will be a, and it's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So, and I was inspired last night. I've seen these done before over on YouTube, but I was inspired by a sweet friend last night over on YouTube or on TikTok that was doing some crazy houses too. So you want to be careful. Don't make too many things dimensional on these, because if you intend for them to be written on the back, you want to make sure of that. So I know you've been in your kitchen a lot. I think we all are about to spend a lot of time in our kitchens. So here's this one. So you want to be really, really cautious to not put, you know, dimensional things. The doorknob, that could interfere with writing, but, you know, it's okay if it does. you know, you can just avoid it. Coffee dyeing. I was coffee dyeing. Okay, so I did this grunge stuff that I put into a spray bottle because I was advised to try that. So I did. And I put, here's what I put. I put in coffee, hot water in a spray bottle, and I shook it up real good. Shook it. And then I did, so I shook that up real good. And then I took them and I added in some vanilla, but not my clear vanilla, like regular vanilla, just cheap, the cheapest vanilla you can buy. And then after that, like a fourth of a teaspoon of cinnamon. I could actually put more cinnamon in it, but the cinnamon smell was a little strong. It smells like French toast in my house and coffee. I'm not kidding. French toast and coffee is what it smells like around here. So, you know, those are all things that you can try. I'm just going to do, I don't want to use those. Those are nice, like perfect kind of circle things. Give me a second here. I'm just, okay, so this is a 1 inch. This is a 1.5 inch. And I'm just adding some, we're just adding some wonkadoodle things on there, okay? So, I feel like I had more red yesterday. Oh, here's some that I could use. And we can put one here. And these are kind of like windows, wreaths, whatever you want them to be. Okay, so we're just going to glue these down, and then I'll show you how we can make them. Oh, well, this is, I got the idea, Lisa Brown from Brown Eye Girls Crafting. She gave me the grunge, the lowdown on the grunge, and that's who I actually did. Now, she puts her coffee dyed papers into the oven. I did not. I just put mine on my cooling racks, my baking racks, and I got this really cool effect from that. So, but it does smell lovely. And I did it for this book, so we can add some to this book. Okay, so we have that, and then we're going to use a piece of this. Oh, I was like, I think everything's glued on there. Wrong. Do you think a coffee stained red and green yarn, would it work? Lisa Kid, if your coffee is strong enough, it will make it look vintagey, old kind of look. So I would say try it. Just don't do like a whole skein of it. You know, pull it apart, because if you do a whole skein, you could end up with like stinky poos, because it could mildew and mold and stuff. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to glue this directly onto this paper, and then we're going to cut it out. We're going to do some trim work and cut it out so that on the back side of it, all you see is this coffee dyed paper, rather than, you know, where we pieced things together. So you can do this on regular cardstock. This is just copy paper. Me? I am not ready for Thanksgiving. My bird is still a little on the frozen side. No joke. My son had it in his freezer. Him and his girlfriend took it out on Saturday. It is an 18-pound turkey, so it's not like it's a 50-pound turkey. It's an 18-pound turkey, and man, that thing is just putting up a fight. It does not want to have Thanksgiving dinner with us. So I'm just lining this up, and we're going to press that down. And I'm going to set it to the side, give the glue a chance to do its gluing stuff. And let's do something fun with a, let's see. We're going to use that. Yes, we are, you guys. That's a border punch. Push my drawers in before my punch thing comes fluky down on me. Okay, so you can make these any size. This here is 3.5 inches by 5.25 inches. That seems like a good kind of size to me. And we're just going to make some wonkadoodle houses. So you can take your scissors and you can just cut some, you know, waves to make the sides a little more interesting. Okay, so like so. What we're going to do is we're going to take this border punch and we're just going to cut a border. So I'm going to cut this. Let's give this a couple little waves here. Just to make it, give it a little more interest, okay? So just play around with your papers. Maybe even what's laying on your desk is exactly the right size. Even like little scraps like this might be perfect for door hinges, whatever you want it to be. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to cut a 1-inch strip. I think 1 inch will be plenty. Let's see. Okay, so here's a 1-inch strip and we're just going to cut it. This is a border punch. So if I punch it out, it's going to give me this kind of border. See that? Yeah, that would be good to have it, then I wouldn't have to thaw it out, but, yeah, it's putting up a fight. It does not want to be defrosted for Christmas, for Thanksgiving. It's saying, no thank you, lady. That's what it's saying. So, but wasn't Ray fabulous over there doing all her prep work? I'm just thinking, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do prep work? So this is plenty long enough for what I want to use. You know, even like this kind of stuff, if you want to add this like along your doors, I'm going to leave that there because that's a good idea, Jimmy. You have a good idea there, Jimmy Lou. So I'm just going to, now I'm going to trim this down. We're just going to, I just didn't want to be fiddling with a 1/2-inch piece of paper. So, and we're going to just put this along here for the edge of the house, just like along the border there. So let's see if we trim this off right there. That's plenty. Okay, so now we can glue some things together. It's in a cold water bath, so it should defrost nicely. And I have time. It's not like I need it to go in 5 minutes from now. It's just kicking up a storm. It's saying, no, thank you, Smallwoods. So if anything, we will have pumpkin pie because I baked 4 pumpkin pies today. So we're just going to put this on here. I'm going to slant it so that it's really wonkadoodle looking. So, so let's do that. Let's glue this on here kind of crook-sided. I used glue on white paper, and when it dried, the white paper looked moldy. Your glue is moldy. Your glue, you guys, glue can get moldy, no joking. And if that happens, you'll see exactly what she's talking about. When your glue dries, it will dry and it'll look moldy. It'll be like, ew. Okay? So there's that. You know, the only thing you can do is toss it out and get more. I don't want to use this for the door again. Let's use a piece of this. So 1.5 is what I used for my door. What did I do there? My thing skipped. So this is a great thing to do, even if you pull out like your basket of stuff. Oh, awesome, Robin. Okay, so we're gonna make this our door. Maybe I'm gonna go with the green for the door. I don't know, let's see. One and a half, and let's go with 1 3/4 for a door. It's kind of like a short, fat door, a little short, fat door. And you know what? Let's cut a little piece here for our chimney. And I'm just going to cut, like I said, just do some weird wonkadoodle kind of things because these are Whoville houses. These are Whoville houses. So we're going to put this here. Let's get us a doorknob. What do we want for a doorknob, you guys? Let's do red. because I just saw red. A red doorknob would be good. How fun is that? That's a fun little door right there. And then we can use our circle punches. Where's my littly one? Wait, I'm losing too many things on this desk, you guys. Way too many things are getting mislaid on this desk. Here is my big one. Where is my small one? And it's pink. It's not like it's going to blend in too easy. Here it is. It's not going to blend in. It just fell under a little bit. So, oops. Let's do this one for the top up there. We scoot this down. We can put that up there. And then let's just take this one and slice it. And we'll make it like this, like so. We got this. And then we just need something for the window down below. Let's do the bigger one. Okay, so there's our bigger one for our window down here. But let's do this. We're going to fold it in half and fold it in half. Oops. Open it up, Jimmy, though, and fold it in half. Who has cheddar cheese on their pie? No, you're kidding, right? Cheddar cheese on your apple pie? Okay, you're not in charge of the apple pie at this house, just saying. So now I'm just going to cut this in 4 sections. So we're doing the window the same way. We just cut a circle instead of a... Hello, Larry's home, you guys. Everybody get ready. Say hi to Larry. So there we go. We have that. Look how cool that looks. So we just have to glue our chimney in place and our other pieces. Okay, you're pregnant, Elizabeth, so everything sounds pretty either good or gross to you. You got 2 choices. There's no in between with a pregnant woman. Just saying. Okay, so I was saying about like these little scraps here. You could even put these like along the bottom of your house to make it look like grass if you wanted to. You could put them white side up along the edge of your door to make it look like a door trim. So even like little pieces like this are fun to use for this kind of project. So let's get these things glued down here. Let me check the time. We have 6 minutes. 6 minutes, guys. We can get this one. You guys get the gist, though. Just do some different shapes and different fun things. Glue things down. Use your punches to do all kinds of other fun things. Hearts, flowers even. You can do flowers. Depending on the style book that you're creating, you can do a lot of fun things. So, okay, cheddar cheese on... Have you ever heard of cheddar cheese on apple pie?
No, but I bet they go.
Are you serious? Do you think that sounds good? Your mouth's watering, huh?
I was trying to get my spit in my mouth.
So we have this little, look at how cute this is. We're making these Wonkadoodle houses.
Wonkadoodle,
yeah, for my Dr. Seuss book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So what we'll do, we'll glue these down. I'll glue this onto my other piece here. But what I really want to do is hire someone. Can I hire someone to clean off this desk at the end of a live?
It's easy, just rake it. I think
if you had a bucket at the bottom of the thing, it'd be okay.
More of a messy craft corner than what it already is, right?
That's true. That's true. So then just follow the shape of your Wonkadoodle house. Just follow the shape of it. If you have white edges and you don't like white edges, just use an ink pad and some brown to go over your edges if that's your thing. Ink them up. If inking is your thing, then ink-a-dink-a-doo-dah, you guys. I don't have any punches for the next auction. In fact, the next auction is going to be Tuesday. There is going to be a Black Friday sale on Friday. You'll have to wait to see what it's going to be though, but you definitely want to check the page first thing in the morning and then periodically throughout the day, because I'll be adding some things for a little while on Friday, and that sale will last through the weekend. So if you want something, I would grab it right away. Because you never know, your friend might grab it out from underneath you. So now you have this neat, cool place to write on, to do, you know. And if you really want to get fancy, you know, get out your glue, your distress sprays, your, what is it? This is red right here. These are stickles. If you want to add just some little glitter to your, watch it not work. It's not, it has, see, glitter, it has a thing in the end of it. Let's poke a hole. A kiss without a squeeze. Funny. All right, now let's see. So this is stickles, and you can just take stickles and really, you know, add some dimension to your book. The only thing is when you add stickles to your book, you guys, you have to give it time to dry. So make them wild, because it, especially if you're doing a Seuss book, because it just makes it fun. So, and you can do little crisscrosses. Jimmy Lou's using glitter. Jimmy Lou's using glitter. Make yourself a little window in your door if you like. And just have fun with it, guys. Just have some fun. And stickles are a fun way to add a little extra to your little project, okay? So one last thing. Let me grab one that color was, I don't know what color that was.
How long you gonna be?
I'm almost done.
Oh.
I have to be off by 4 o'clock. So this is a clear one. You can just add little dots here and there on your trees, and it makes it look like snow, glistening, you guys. So this has to dry. Once it's dry, then you can flip it over and you can do all the writing things on it. But how fun is that? So you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks for joining me. If you're watching over on YouTube, give a shout out and say that you're watching a replay. If you're watching here on the replay here on Facebook, you can watch all of the presenters in the event today over in the Crafty Bunch. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you all real soon. Remember to always be kind, because you never know what someone might be going through. And I'll see you all real soon. Bye, guys.